Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, Paris Saint-Germain against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Now the lineups for the game. Underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I'm drawn to Arda Turan. Not always a player who'll capture attention by doing something extra special for us, but he's someone who does everything to a pretty high level and he plays with great intensity.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And it's Luis Suárez. Neymar passes it through. Digne. Wonderful quick feet. Luis Suárez. Yep, it's a corner. Goes for goal. Marquinhos going full tilt down the left. Looks like a good ball through. Sergio Busquets. Rafinha. Arda Turan. Tries a through ball. Cavani with a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
That's a corner. Yes, it is. Up to meet it. Gorgeous from Cavani.
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Barcelona trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Oh, good interception. Piqué. Mathieu. The referee's awarded a free kick. The talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now the pass. Now it's Di Maria. Looks to slip it through. Ter Stegen catches it safely. Now it's Rafinha. Sergio Busquets. Rafinha. And that's a throw-in. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Mathieu Does well to read it and intercepts. Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Rabiot. Aurier with the ball through. It's come loose. Digne can hoist it clear. Point-blank header! Gorgeous from Cavani! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
It's a loose ball. Sergio Busquets spreads it wide. Now it's Neymar. Krychowiak battles to win it back.
Suárez can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Away from immediate danger. Maxwell sticks in a foot to win it back. Maxwell concedes a free kick for that.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Can he finish? Suárez has a go! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Krychowiak. Cavani looking to get on the end of this. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Crunching tackle. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Tweedy gets it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Krychowiak is now in the last chance saloon.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Arda Turan plays it into the channel. Gomez has been found. Gomez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Lucas Moura. Tries a through ball. Cavani with a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Maxwell looking up to see who wants it. Rabiot. Luis Suárez. Krychowiak, great challenge. Now it's Cavani. Looks to slip it through. Swept in. Sergio Busquets. Looks like a good ball through. It's Di Maria. Ake does well there, alert. Arda Turan tries to get it forward quickly. Krychowiak with a definite foul there. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. The players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. We'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Now the pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Paris Saint-Germain will be asked to reproduce something similar to that first half performance after the restart. They've asserted an authority and they really shouldn't complicate things from here.
Paris Saint-Germain ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. Whistle goes and we start the second half. Matuidi goes long and forward. Has he picked him out? Maxwell positions himself well and cuts it out. Matuidi, he's in! And he's there to hoof it away. Cavani was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Aurier plotting from out on the right-hand side. Neymar. Luis Suárez. Rafinha. Chance to shoot. It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside. And he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Matuidi pumps it forwards. Meets it first time! Danger averted for now. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Hits one! Just off target.
Oh, it was almost a beautifully placed shot. He's so unlucky not to see that go in.
Defence has got rid of that.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Luis Suárez plays it out to the wing. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Di Maria passes it through. Roberto.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Now it's Luis Suárez. Looks like a good ball through. Luis Suárez. There is the genius of Luis Suárez!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Jim, your thoughts?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Messi. Needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Neymar. Mathieu. Neymar. Sergio Busquets. Digne. Spoon forward. Cavani boots it upfield. Can he find a finish now? Deflected behind for a corner kick. Towering header! The home support won't enjoy that.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Aimed long and direct. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Tries a through ball. Played in with accuracy. And he's made certain that won't get through. And it's Matuidi. Now it's Di Maria. Roberto demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. And the through ball is intercepted. Luis Suárez, a real chance to break. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rafinha tries to swing it in. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Messi gathers from the goal kick. Iniesta. Is it in? Oh, the ball's come loose. And it's Busquets. Marquinhos knocks it towards the front. Cavani plays it out to the flank. Lucas Moura's cross. That really should have hit the net. Thrust towards the front line. Roberto. Maxwell pumps it upfield. Matuidi. Rabiot. Who's going to make this theirs? Deep into stoppage time. Messi. Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Now it's Cavani. Forward it goes. It's Rafinha. Iniesta. Chip through. Now it's Luis Suárez. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Messi. Now it's Luis Suárez. Looks to slip it through. There's no flag. Thiago Silva tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Cavani. Cavani with the ball through. Mattia. Aim forward. Luis Suárez. It was on the back foot. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now the pass. Cavani. Offside, I think. Yes, it is.
Oh, it looked like a training ground drill that almost worked a treat, only for that flag to go up. He just went a tad early.
Messi. And it's Luis Suárez. Now it's Luis Suárez. Played out to the right. Rafinha. Keeper sees it all the way. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Marquinhos. Aurier. It's the route one option. Luis Suárez plays it out to the wing. Neymar has it in a wide position, so what next? Smart save. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Aimed long and direct. Well played, he saw that coming. Di Maria. That'll be a throw-in. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Iniesta. Iniesta with a long pass out wide. Big chance, corner. Messi plays it short. Jordi Alba hits one! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
Maxwell. Well positioned to make that interception. Sergio Busquets. Iniesta. Looking to force his way through. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It's Rafinha. Now it's Luis Suárez. Matuidi. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
What a fantastic tussle, Peter. I thought we'd get a mistake or two as players began to tire towards the end. But fear of defeat seems to just keep them going, and it's a case of who wants to step up now.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. It is so important to score the first one. And he
up and
puts them
struck
one
that
up.
with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Lucas Moura is second man up. He's missed it, and the keeper was out of the picture. Rafinha will take their second. Oh, it's saved, pretty much straight at him.
Oh, that was right down the keeper's throat, and it was an easy save to make in the end.
The third man in the queue. Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
I think the tension must have got to him because that went straight into the keeper's arms. I
It's
thought he did
in,
really
and
well
the
to hold his
keeper
nerve
could
then
have
and
done
score that
better.
penalty.
Paris Saint-Germain from one behind.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain must score to keep their hopes alive. And there it is, the decisive kick. So in the end, heartbreak, a few of them inconsolable. But this is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is nasty.
Look, it's never nice for the losing team, but that's the excitement of a penalty shootout for you. Someone's always going to suffer.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin.